को बहुत इजी वे में ऑन रोड फंडिंग करते हैं, इनमें उनको मिनिमम डाउन पेमेंट के साथ साथ गाड़ी मिल जाती है। गाड़ी की जो प्राइस रेंज है वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा बढ़िया है, मतलब जो गैप था वो उसको फिल कर रही है। तो 4 लाख रुपए स्टार्टिंग प्राइस है अगर गाड़ी की, EMI छोटी होगी, और जिसके पास डाउन पेमेंट के लिए या कैपिटल के लिए पैसे कम हैं वो मिनिमम रिस्क के साथ अपना एक नया बिजनेस शुरू कर सकता है, स्टेप इन कर सकता है मार्केट में और अपने आप को ग्रो कर सकता है। नए लोगों के लिए ये एक बेटर चॉइस है।
एसोसिएट स्पॉन्सर डायना प्रीमियम ब्यूटी सोप, पहली झलक करे खूबसूरत।
पढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया।
बुझने लगे किसी की उमंग तो उसको तरंग दो, दुनिया को रंग दो।
Birla Opus Paints.
Fresh air. The roof, but different. The grill, but different. The alloys, but different. The seats, but different. Different is in the XUV 3XO Rev X series, starting at rupees 8.94 lakh.
फिर ये डुगडुगी गई कहाँ? पापा के साथ साथ सारे सपने भी चले गए। अब तो बस अपने गैराज में बैठा लोगों की डुगडुगी ठीक करता रहता हूँ, और अपने बच्चों के सपनों के साथ ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने दें।
वो कैसे?
पहले से लाइफ इंश्योरेंस का टर्म प्लान ले रखा।
बड़े भैया,
सपनों को रखो सुरक्षित टर्म प्लान के साथ। सबसे पहले लाइफ इंश्योरेंस।
रास्ता है वही वही शहर।
तो कब आए अभी लाइफ से?
अरे वाह ताई, पहचान गई। शहर जाके आँख का ऑपरेशन करा लिया क्या?
शहर जाए मेरी जूती, यहीं अपने गांव में ही करवा लिया। वो जो सूरज है ना अपना, वो सब कर रहा है।
अरे वाह छोटी, ये स्कूल में सीखा?
इंटरनेट पे।
इंटरनेट?
हाँ, सूरज भैया है ना।
कौन है ये सूरज भैया?
आपको उनसे मिलना है क्या?
हाँ
चलो, वो रहे सूरज भैया।
हम सूरज से सिर्फ बिजली नहीं बनाते हैं, खुशहाली को देश के कोने कोने तक भी पहुंचाते हैं। अदानी, हम करके दिखाते हैं।
In a respite for Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah, the Supreme Court has dismissed an appeal filed by Enforcement Directorate challenging the High Court decision to cancel summons issued to his wife BM Parvathi. The case was linked to the Mysore Urban Development Authority scam. Not just this, the Apex Court also pulled up the ED in the case. A bench of Chief Justice of India BR Gavai and Justice K Vinod Chandan raised serious concerns about the use of investigative agencies for political purpose. So what did Supreme Court told Enforcement Directorate? Please do not force us to say something. Otherwise, we have to say something very harsh about ED. Let political battles be fought among the electorate. Why are you being used for it? ED has withdrawn the appeal after the Apex Court's remark.
Truth has emerged victorious again in Karnataka. BJP ensured lodging of a false complaint over MUDA, Mysore Urban Development Authority, against wife of Chief Minister CJI Siddaramaiah. The High Court of Karnataka quashed the ED summons to wife of CJI Siddaramaiah as also to a cabinet minister and proved that BJP was persecuting and hounding Congress governments. The ED, the election department and BJP partnership didn't end. They challenged that order of the Karnataka High Court. The ED challenged it in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court's stinging observations regarding a political game being played to settle scores through ED is an indictment of the Modi government and an honor of the truth. The case of the ED against Shri Siddaramaiah's wife, as also a cabinet minister of Karnataka, has again been quashed.
So, what is MUDA scam? Rupees 400 crore scam relates to irregularities and allotment of sites by MUDA to land users. Parvati allotted 14 sites in upmarket layout in lieu of 3 acres and 60 guntas of land. Siddaramaiah said allotment was within the legal framework of the 50-50 ratio scheme. Now our big question is, was Siddaramaiah and his wife hounded? Or is ED being misused as the Supreme Court said? Or there is more than what meets the eye and there is more to the MUDA scam? On this issue, I am joined by Satyaprakash, spokesperson, Congress, and GS Prashant, spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party. Now first let me take opening comments for Satyaprakash and then Mr. Prashant can respond to what has happened today. So first to you, opening comments, sir.
Satyameva Jayate Kartikeya. Today truth has prevailed. Today the Supreme Court has thundered to the people of India that the truth shall prevail. Truth will be for eternity. Lies will die is what the Supreme Court has said. Today look at what has happened. BJP has used all constitutional mechanisms to undermine democracy, to murder democracy. Look at how many cases were filed from 2014 to 2025. Nearly 200 cases were filed by Modi and BJP against political opponents. Out of 200 cases, not even 2 cases came to conviction. That means less than 1% of all the cases this Modi government couldn't prove in the court of law. Today what happened? Siddaramaiah is the voice of the voiceless. He is the voice of the discriminated communities. He is the voice of SC, ST, OBC, religious minorities. He is the voice of have-nots. And he is becoming the Chief Minister of Karnataka twice. He demolished BJP in Karnataka by winning 138 seats. Modi, who is champion of haves, who is champion of the rich, who is champion of Adani and Ambani, couldn't digest it.
Okay.
So he targeted
Satya.
Siddaramaiah.
Okay, Satya, you made your opening comments. Mr. Prashant, your opening comments on what has happened in the court today, sir.
See, firstly, the judgment by the Supreme Court is applicable to everybody and we are in concurrence because the Supreme Court judgment is binding on every citizen of the country and therefore it's the law of the land. So therefore there is no question of talking anything about the Supreme Court order. It has to be followed and it will be followed in letter and spirit. There is no question of Supreme Court's order being altered through constitutional amendments like how Indira Gandhi murdered the democracy in 1975. We are not doing it. The Supreme Court has made some certain observations and immediately the Council for ED has withdrawn the plea. This indicates that we have the highest amount of respect for the apex court, which the Congress in more than 100 years of Congress existence does not have, because all of us know what constitutional amendments they carried out during the emergency, which was the murder of democracy. So by preaching something like, if Satyaprakash is talking about Satyameva Jayate, it is good that Congress is acknowledging that the judgments have to be followed in letter and spirit, which their leaders in the past have not followed, indicating that it's an indirect apology from Congress saying, look, in the past we have not followed the judgments of the court, we have not respected the courts, we have not respected the judges who went against the ruling government.
Mr. Prashant, I have a question. Mr. Prashant,
was superseded in
Mr. Prashant,
What happened to HR
Mr.
Khanna
Prashant,
was superseded
Mr. Prashant,
by Indira Gandhi government in
Mr.
1975
Prashant,
when he did not
Mr.
want
Prashant,
to agree to the
okay,
dictates
let's
of
not be
the
rhetorical, Mr. Prashant. Mr. Prashant, let's keep the debate where it is. No, I will allow you to speak, Mr. Prashant. I am not saying that you stop speaking, you speak. I am not saying that you do not speak, Mr. Prashant.
You are supposed to listen to the other side of it.
No. I am not saying you don't speak. I am not saying that you don't speak, Mr. Prashant. Let me Mr. Prashant. I am not saying that you don't speak. Mr. Prashant, I am not saying that you don't speak. I am saying I have a question to you. With that, you also answer that. The accusation was that you are misusing constitutional provisions and the investigative agencies. That is the only addition I have to what you are saying. Please go ahead.
See, it is not about the center misusing. The Supreme Court in the observation said you are being drawn up into these political matters and don't get in there. It's not that Supreme Court did not directly indict the ED like in 2013 when the Supreme Court called the CBI a caged parrot under the UPI 2 era. Here, the Supreme Court has only said that ED is being drawn into political matters without making any allegation against any person. So therefore, irrespective of that, we agree and bow down to the judgment of the Supreme Court, and the judgment will be followed in letter and spirit. We are not here to listen to preachings by Satyaprakash or other Congress spokespersons, because history suggests that how Congress time and again has violated the orders of the court and has made escape routes available for people who did not want to abide by the law. Justice H.R. Khanna's supersession by Indira Gandhi is a classic example of the judiciary being misused, and when the judge did not buck up, he was superseded for CJ's position. Therefore, he had to resign, which means the Congress has never respected the judiciary. And now they're talking about Satyameva Jayate. If they're enlightened today that they will follow the judgment of the Supreme Court and other courts if they bow down, we are happy that if Congress is respecting the judiciary, because which tool they have used in the past to bring the darkest days in independent India, that was emergency.
Okay.
If Congress is respecting judgments, we are happy with it. The Congress wants to respect the judiciary.
Satya, BJP spokesperson says that you do not respect. You have no respect for the judiciary.
The Supreme Court has slapped Mr. Modi. So
let's not get personal. Let's not get personal. Let's not get personal. Satya, let's not get personal. Let's not get personal.
This man apologizes. We are not.
Please understand.
Satya, let's not get personal.
Prime Minister, this man
Justice
has
has said,
apologized
I
now
will read
on
verbatim.
television.
He says,
No, you can read it, but let's not get personal.
don't let me open
Let's
my
not get
mouth.
personal, Satya.
Don't let me
Even you
open
are
my mouth.
responsible.
If I
Satya,
open my mouth,
let's not get personal. I am responsible for my... Mr. Prashant, I know what I'm responsible for, please.
Yes.
I know what I'm responsible. Mr.
Mr.
Prashant, I am not running a kangaroo gate here. Listen to me, Satya, please. Don't make any personal comments about any person, including Satya. No more personal comments. Okay.
He has to apologize. It's
Please
not
go
about
ahead.
No more.
Please
He has to
ask him to
apologize.
keep quiet, no.
Satya Prakash has
Please ask him to
apologized
keep
for the comment he has made.
Prashant.
If he is wanting to talk, he will
Prashant.
not be able to speak.
Prashant.
No chance.
Rude
No,
matter,
he has
Mr.
apologized for the
Prashant,
comment.
Mr. Prashant, I also understand, Mr. Prashant, I also understand English. A rude matter of speech is not a legal crime.
it is not
It's a
rude
rude matter of speech. I'm not sitting here as the master of
Are you
English
supporting
ceremony.
that statement?
Anyway,
Are you
Satya,
supporting
no
that
more
statement?
personal comments about the Prime Minister. Please go
Are you
ahead.
supporting the statement made by Satya Prakash?
Okay, you can take Satya to court. You're free to take him to court.
No, we will take you also.
Please take Satya to court.
We will do that. Don't worry. Because now...
Mr. Prashant, I know the law. Mr. Prashant, I am not here to defend anyone. The civility of the debate has to be maintained by both the sides.
He has made a comment that...
He has made a comment, so they will not make any comment. Mr. Prashant. Okay. Mr. Prashant, please.
Yes.
Satya, be civil is the way in my show. Please. Civil.
okay, I will rephrase.
Please do that.
The Supreme Court has hit the knuckles of Modi and BJP government
apologize.
for blatant misuse of constitutional machinery. They have consistently misused the ED, IT and CBI, which have become mortars for the BJP. Look at their history. Today, ED, CBI and IT has driven more MLAs and MPs and opposition leaders towards BJP. Please understand. And this is true.
What?
I cannot keep quiet just because my BJP counterpart is...
What is that
Modi
keeping
approval.
quiet? You cannot beat it in the post of the Prime Minister by saying that why you made a comment that Supreme Court has slapped Modi. For that statement, you are supposed to apologize now on national television. You cannot be allowed to get away.
Prime Minister Modi is no God, and every citizen of this country has a right to question the Prime Minister.
Nobody is saying he's God, but just because you don't like him, you cannot make a comment that
Okay, Satya.
Prime Minister was slapped by the Supreme Court.
Okay. Let me. Okay, Satya. I think the debate is going rhetorically. Do you think that this gives an advantage to Siddaramaiah? Satya?
See, what I am saying is, from 2014, BJP, Modi, Amit Shah have blatantly misused constitutional mechanisms, and there is enough proof. Today, I know my Supreme Court को नमस्कार करता हूँ, नमन करता हूँ that the law of the land has been given back. Today, a chief minister who belongs to the OBC has been continuously targeted by BJP and Modi.
Don't
And there is
bring
no
caste
doubt.
here.
Okay, you have made your point now,
Did not
Prashant.
rule on caste.
Okay, so okay, you have made your point.
never
Okay. I think the entire debate is in rhetoric. You have made your point. Prashant, please, the mic is yours.
No, Supreme Court did not comment on the caste of the chief
Let
minister
Prashant speak. Satya,
or-
let
or the
Prashant
champion of
speak.
the OBC. Supreme Court was dealing with a petition about the summons to Siddaramaiah's wife, and Supreme Court has said that when the High Court rejected and the ED went up to Supreme Court, based on Supreme Court's observations, the plea has been withdrawn. It's not that the investigation, at whatever stage it is not being curtailed. There is no clean sheet being given to CM's wife or the CM in this, because if they were not guilty, they have returned the 14 sites. That is on one point. And many other illegal allotments which were made by MUDA, which have been returned back, and the ED report is there. Supreme Court has not spoken about any of those things. Those investigations will continue, and the guilty will have to face the law of the land, including the CM and his wife. If they were not guilty, why did they return the 14 sites? They should have held on to their position, explained the position, and then taken a clean sheet.
The
which
case
did not
stays.
happen.
The case
They,
stays.
in haste, returned the sites, and
No,
Siddaramaiah
let
also
him speak.
demanded
Let him
62
speak.
crore compensation. Don't forget it. He demanded 62 crore compensation for giving
Let
up the
him speak
sites.
for the next 15
Then,
minutes, I
after
don't
the
bother.
observations of the Karnataka High Court in para 51, 54 and 56, saying that the CM cannot hide behind a smoke screen and he should be more responsible, that he went ahead and gave up the sites. These issues, the Supreme Court has not given a clean sheet. Supreme Court's clean sheet or so-called clean sheet is only on the issue of the summons to wife of Chief Minister, which Karnataka
That's an
High Court
important
rejected
point,
on that
Satya.
plea.
That's an
Only on the
important
limited
point,
plea.
Satya. The case
Ask him
stays.
to keep quiet.
No,
Ask him to keep quiet
Prashant
and
has made an
explain.
important point. The case stays. It's only a portion that has been addressed.
This case is against using PMLA. He is unaware. He is speaking lies. He is lying to the nation.
Don't
This
make
case
it
is
personal.
about PMLA.
Again, Satya, you are making it personal. Please don't make it personal.
Kartikeya, he doesn't understand
Don't make it
law.
personal, Satya, please.
Prevention of Money Laundering
You
Act
allow me to speak.
2002, which was
I have
brought
to- I
in
can
on
speak
17
only the way I
January
can.
2003.
If I
It was
speak
brought in by the
anything
Bharatiya
wrong,
Janata
ask
Party
me to go to
government,
court
and
and
proceeds
speak.
of crime is clearly
What is it,
defined in the
I
PMLA,
think this guy
and
is
the
not allowed to
investigative
speak forward.
agencies will look into it. It is only a portion of the,
This guy will never allow
only
you
on
to
the limited
go ahead.
aspect of summons
Because you
that
don't
the ED's
study, you
observation
lost
is
the
there.
case.
Supreme Court has not given a clean sheet to Siddaramaiah or his wife. Please ensure that the Congress spokespersons
The
don't
Supreme
peddle
Court
lies
has
on national
slapped
media
Modi.
like
The
their
Supreme
leaders.
Court has
You
twitched the
don't permit
metals
it
of
to happen in your
BJP.
show.
The Supreme Court has said that BJP has misused ED IT. He's using ED
Okay.
ED more.
Supreme Court.
Okay,
No,
okay.
now, Satya
Okay.
Prakash, please
Okay,
answer.
Okay, okay. I think there are two very important points. One, yes, she gets a relief, but I agree with Prashant, the case stays. I think there is also a larger picture. The one portion has been addressed, but the case stays. It's not that the entire case has been
Give me
dismissed.
1 minute, I'll expose him. Give me 1 minute, I'll expose him.
No.
Ask him
I did not,
who allowed
Satya,
the 16
I
sites
did
to
not
be-
call this
who allowed
conversation
the
to
16
expose
sites
other
to
people.
CM's wife?
This
It is
conversation
BJP.
was on just on the court's observation. The
Who allowed the 16
conversation
sites
was
to
on
be
the
CM's
court's
wife? It is
observation.
BJP's government.
Okay,
Who
fair
allowed
enough.
the nearly 8
Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. I think, I thought we could have had a meaningful conversation on the role of the investigative agencies, but I think in politics, it always ends up becoming personal. Well, this was the third on point. But in our fourth on point, we look at whether the Congress has technically said goodbye to Shashi Tharoor. The rift between the Congress and Shashi is out in the open. Senior Kerala Congress leader K. Muralidharan has said Tharoor won't be invited to any party program in the state capital unless the MP changes his stance on national security. Earlier, Muralidharan said that Tharoor was no longer considered as one of us. His statement came a day after Tharoor said nation comes first and parties are the means of making the country better. So how did matters reach here? The tipping point comes after a series of events in which Tharoor's stance was at variance with the party. Let's look at these. In 2020, he co-signs letter with G23 leaders demanding elections and reforms. Later conducts Malabar listening tour outreach. Kerala Congress calls it parallel effort.